Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Armourer's Bench. Recently I had the opportunity to visit Hack Green Nuclear Bunker in Cheshire, and they have a biannual event called Soviet Threat, which is a reenactor event with lots of people coming down and interpreting history from the Cold War period. So lots of people in Soviet uniforms, American uniforms, UK uniforms obviously. And there's also lots of interesting historic vehicles from the period as well. I had the chance to speak to Lucy, the curator of the museum in the bunker, and one of the organisers of the event. Sadly, I forgot my shotgun mic, so we struggled a little bit with some wind noise. But hopefully we'll get a chance to speak to Lucy again in the future about the museum's work. Anyway, here's my quick chat with Lucy, and then we'll take a look at some of the reenactors and the people that attended the event. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Armourer's Bench. Today I'm at Soviet Threat, an event at the Hack Green Nuclear Bunker, which you can see behind us. I'm joined by Lucy, the curator of the museum in the bunker. She's going to tell us a little bit about the Soviet Threat event. So Lucy, can you tell us a little bit about the event and how it ties in with the actual museum and the bunker itself?
So, Soviet Threat is an entire weekend of Cold War history. So it's everything post-war. And the reason that we chose to have it here was essentially that I have a bunker and it's really good fun, and I want as many people to have as much fun in the bunker as possible. So I said, some years ago, because this is our 5th year now, I said, wouldn't it be really good to have a Cold War living history weekend at a Cold War site? 5 years ago there were very few Cold War specific events, and certainly none in a bunker. And it was kind of it's an excuse to put an ease up in the bunker and to bring out kit and impressions that you just don't see elsewhere.
Yeah, we've got a whole host of reenactors, which we'll be having a chat with some of them in a moment. Guys, the museum is available to visit year round, and Soviet Threat, is it annual or biannual?
Soviet Threats was twice a year, one at Easter and one in September. All our events are on our website and our Facebook page. The bunker is open all year, and your tickets last for a whole year.
That's true, yeah. So guys, I will link to this in the description box below to the museum's website and Facebook page. So thanks so much for having us and telling us a little bit about the event and the museum. Thanks for watching guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Let's take a look at some of the displays at the event and talk to some of the reenactors that attended. One local group was portraying a more recent conflict, the 1990 Gulf War, and they had some interesting things in their display, including an Iraqi bring-back chest rig.
So this is a bring-back from the First Gulf War. This is a Chinese-made chest rig, but if you look closely, you just get about that in the light, you can still see it's got the Arabic writing. It's probably been done by someone in the field. So that had been given to an infantryman. A lot of those issued. Also got, I believe that's what they call the M80 helmet. I wouldn't want to be wearing it actually in the field because it's made out of compressed nylon, I believe. So it's light, but that's the only good thing about it. That's about where it ends. You can still see some remains of the Arabic writing. Still got the Iraqi symbol in the centre of it. Yeah.
Hi, yeah, we're Laser Company Living History. We're a Suffolk-based reenactment group. We portray a generic US forces from sort of Berlin era, 1986 to the sort of 1990s. We also portray members of the 81st Security Police Squadron based at the area of Bentwaters in the same time period. We'll go around the country. We run little stints, we'll do scenarios, try and engage with the public. Done a bit of film work, the group's been active since 2015. Cool. Invited here today, just try and flesh the bunker out a little bit, so there we are.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Cool. Carry far too much kit. Always out of breath, but we try very hard.
And of course, a Soviet element was also present, with a nice display of weapons and kit.
I am a Soviet motor rifle infantryman from about the late 60s, 70s, up to about the 80s, middle of the 80s. fairly basic infantry get-up the average grunt soldier of the Soviet Union would have been wearing about that time.
I'm wearing a tanker's uniform from the 1980s in Afghanistan.
Military advisor, just at the end of the Cold War, so sort of not all the kit's correct, but some of it is. But I'm a virgin at this, so you'll have to forgive me for the inaccuracies.
And yourself, sir?
I'm on more or less the same scale as him, bit of a virgin. From what I've read up, a lot of infantrymen had this.
I also met Simon and Alan from the Miko Military Equipment Collectors Group, and we'll have separate videos with both of them. Simon has his own channel, Rifleman More, and is seen here portraying a 1960s parrot. And here's Alan to tell us what he's portraying.
I am portraying a member of the Royal Army Service Corps in 1964. All the uniform I'm wearing is appropriate to that time. 1964 was the last year of existence of the Royal Army Service Corps. It became Royal Corps Transport in 1965, the following year.
There were also some really interesting historical vehicles on display, like this pair of East German Trabants. The Soviet threat was a blast, and I met some really interesting people. Special thanks to those who took the time to speak to us, and also to Lauren for her excellent camera work. You can find out more about Soviet threat and the bunker itself at Hat Green's website, which is www.hatgreen.co.uk. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. If you enjoy this kind of content, please consider supporting us over on Patreon. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.